always trust your intuition, like always.
I've learned that over the years, like especially a question I get all the time is like, how do I know if it's my gut and intuition versus my anxiety?
What do you say?
For me, typically, like the anxiety comes with like this body sensation and narrative, right? Of like, maybe I'll get like chest palpitations or my heart will get heavy. And then I'll start to reel of like, I knew you were too much. There's something wrong. Oh my God, they're not going to like you. Versus intuition is a very calming, this doesn't feel right, right? And it's like, I feel it's a different place. It's a very guttural in my belly, not anxiety. And it's like this doesn't feel right, or you need to move, or, you know, I lived in New York for 12 years, just walking around, you had to learn to listen to your body because you could maybe not, right? If you were just spaced out and walking around and not paying attention and there's someone following you or, right? It's a major city, it's not safe. So I've really learned that trying to hone into my intuition means listening without the chatter, finding the quietest voice that's not really screaming the loudest, because that's really the one that's trying to guide you. Whereas the anxiety is, she is loud and she wants to be heard. And that doesn't always mean that that's
and
factual.
That's not good.
No.
Yeah. It's like, that's the part of us that's fear-based and the ego-based. And it's like, we want to get rid of all of that so we can listen to our true selves. That's fascinating. Because I always have difficulties differentiating, like, oh my God, am I just anxious, or is this a sign? And then I'll be like, okay, universe, give me a sign if it's this or that. And then it just makes it worse. Like I'm working on just trusting and listening to my intuition because I can recognize it. Yeah, but it is hard in the day-to-day life, you know?
Because it comes usually, there's like a pattern associated with it, right? Like if we look at how many times, especially like when I was dating, right? It's just the easiest example to use. But when I was dating and it was the same thing consistently, right? Like they didn't text me. I'm now creating narratives. I'm filling in the blank. The story I'm telling myself is this. I now can't, like, I can't sleep. I can't eat. It's like, I'm dysregulated. My body feels like there's a danger. Knowing that, being really clear and learning about yourself is also part of this. Because you can tell me this all day and I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know what my intuition sounds like. Or I can't differentiate between, but being able to actually tap into yourself. And that's why I love astrology. It's not about me going, okay, Allie, what's going on for you?
What's right.
But it's really, thank you for this information. Now, how can I cultivate and learn how to really listen to my interior and take this information to say, I knew I was on the right path.
Yes, I love that. And by the way, the 12th house rules things like meditation. It's like where Buddhist monks live. Okay. So like that's the 12th house. It's very eat, pray, love. So like we're meant to tune in. That's your moon is living there. So yeah, like what you're saying is you already know how to listen to that. But like if you didn't, that's where astrology can help. It's like, okay, maybe you should try meditating, or, you know, maybe you need to turn your phone off and go take a nap, or 100%. The 12th house is all about isolation.
I'm pretty good at that.
I was going to say, because you have a very social sun and moon, you're still a Leo moon, so you're still meant to connect and be social, but you need your alone time. Absolutely.
More than anything.
Like, non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. Like I, for so long, thought I was extroverted, and I'm like, no, I don't like people. That actually became pretty clear for me. I actually don't like being around people. I don't get energized. I enjoy connection.
And learning.
But like small talk, frivolity, like spare me, send me home. I'm in bed by 8. I'm up at 4. Like, leave me alone. I'd rather just stay home. Truthfully.
And watch a movie or listen to music. The 12th house is really creative.
It's funny you say that. I was just telling my partner yesterday, I'm like, man, all of my life, what do I remember? Because we were talking about something in high school. And I said, oh yeah, I got in trouble because I'm aging myself. I used to bring my CD player. Ugh. Here we are, right? I used to bring my CD player to school and I had my headphone that was like trailing through my shirt and I'd get in trouble. But I remembered consistently, I was like, what was the path? I always turned to music. Music was my escape. Music was like, I had a very... I'll just say chaotic upbringing. Like I did not have a healthy environment. We had a really tough father who was showing that in multiple different ways that were not conducive for a healthy environment. I'll just say that. And music was my escape. Music was my way to reconnect with myself and to come back into my body, because it allowed me to just be for a second and quiet the chatter and focus on something else.
Yes.
So that doesn't surprise me.
That's how you nurture yourself. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Me and my headphones were BFF, right? We go for walks every day. That bilateral movement. Like I love to connect in different ways. And I think that also that Taurus feeling your body.
Yeah, comfort is important to you and safety is important to you.
I never had it.
And with the moon in the 12th, by the way, there already has been, we know that you just said that, a lot of lessons around, okay, how do I nurture myself and how do I create my safe place? So for you, like finding those little moments of joy that like, you're like, wait, I'm safe. It's just me. Like I can go listen to music and I can do this. And the 12th house, if you go Googling it, people tend to fear it, but I love it. But it's because most people don't want to do the work. And they don't want to go deep, and they don't want to go see therapist or learn about, they don't want to quiet the outside noise. They'd rather like escape and turn to drugs or alcohol or watch TV, which is fine for a little bit. And then eventually we gotta, listen to ourselves.
Yeah, what you resist persists. The more you ignore, right? The more we like really ignore these noises, the more that chatter comes, like especially when I was doing the work. Prior to that, I didn't want to. It was safer for me to stay in my patterns and stay in my shit than it was for me to acknowledge that I actually did have control over my life.